Hello everyone, this is Ma'am Sheila again. Today we are going to discuss different fundamental theorems of proportionality. So let us start. The first one is cross-multiplication property. As you all know, a ratio can be expressed as a fraction or as a quotient. So if it is expressed as a fraction or a quotient, then to solve for the unknown, what are you going to do is to cross-multiply. If you do cross-multiplication, you are going to multiply these two. That's why we have here WZ, and it is equal to the other one, you cross-multiply XY. That is why if I have 12 over X is equal to 2 over 10, for us to find the unknown, you simply do cross multiplication. Let us start with the unknown X. So you cross multiply, the answer here is 2X, then equals, you cross multiply also, 12 times 10, that is 120. And to solve for X, you are going to divide both sides by 2. So X is equal to 120 divided by 2, that is 60. So meaning to say, the value of X is 60. That is cross multiplication property. The second one is what we call alternation property. You look at the statement. If W over X is equal to Y over Z, then W over Y is equal to X over Z. Ano ang ginawa natin dito in alternation property? If you are going to notice, yung ating numerator, we have W and Y, we express it as a ratio. In the same manner, yung ating denominators, X and Z, we also express it as one ratio. And based on alternation property, these two expressions are equivalent. They have the same value. As long as X is not equal to 0, Y is equal to 0, and Z is equal to 0. Take note, X, Y, and Z, we have X, Y, and Z. These are the denominators. Y, X, Y, and Z cannot be equal to 0 because if the denominator is 0, then the expression will be undefined. So X, Y, and Z cannot be equal to 0. Now let us use or apply alternation property here. Take note, we have the same expression. We have 12 over X equals 2 over 10. If we are going to use alternation property, we are going to express the numerators as one ratio. So we will be having 12 over 2 is equal to the same. Ganun din ang gagawin dyan. Isang ratio, we have X over 10. So in here, we apply alternation property. And if we are going to solve it by cross multiplication property, let us start with the unknown X. You multiply, we have here 2X is equal to 12 times 10, that is 120. So pareho lang ang expression dito. So if we are going to solve for the value of X, dividing both sides by 2, so X will be equal to 60. If you are going to notice, pareho lang ang value niyan. So, na-prove natin that these two expressions are equivalent. That is what we mean by alternation property. Next, the third one is what we call the inverse property. The expression W over X is equal to Y over Z is equivalent to the expression X over W equals Z over Y. So, ano naman ang ginawa dito? You are going to notice yung W over X is in-invert lang natin. Kinuha natin ng reciprocal. That is inverse property. That's why we have here X over W. And then, binaliktad din natin to, reciprocal. So, we have here C over Y. And if you do that, it's just okay because these two are equivalent. Now, let us prove using again, isa lang ang gagamitin natin. 12 over X equals 2 over 10. If we are going to use inverse property, babaliktarin lang natin yan. So, we have X over 12 equals, babaliktarin din natin to. So, we have 10 over 2. And then using cross multiplication, let us start with the unknown, X times 2, that is 2X, and then 12 times 10, that is 120. If you are going to notice, pare-pareho lang ang result if you do cross multiplication. So, to solve for X, divide again, both sides by 2, so cancel. So, X will be equal to 120 divided by 2 is 60. So, whether we use alternation or inverse, ganun pa rin, the value of X is 60 because all of those expressions are equivalent. Now, let us have the fourth one. We have here addition property. In addition property, ano ang ginawa? We have here W over X. So, eto rin yun, W over X. What did we do here is we add our denominator. So, we have W plus X over X is equal to, ganun din ang ginawa dito, Y over C, dinagdag lang sa numerator, yung Z na denominator. So, we have Y plus C over C. And according here, they are just equivalent or the same. Now, let us prove na pareho lang yan. Using the same expression again, we have 12 over x equals 2 over 10. Using addition property, we have 12 over x. We are going to add the denominator, so let us have plus x here. Equals, we have 2 over 10. We are going to add the denominator, so let's have plus 10 here. Let us simplify. Okay, let us do cross multiplication. We have here 12, so 10 multiplied by 12 plus x, it will be equal to x multiplied by 2 plus 10, that is obviously equal to 12. You are going to do distributive property. 10 times 12 is 120 plus 10 times x, that is 10x, is equal to 12 times x is 12x. Using addition property of equality, we have 12x minus 10x. We have 120 here. So if you simplify, that would be equal to 2x. Yes, 12x minus 10x is 2x, and then we have 120 here. Dividing both sides by 2 again. Cancel this out. So x is equal to 120 divided by 2 is 60. So if you are going notice, ganun pa rin. X is equal to 60 by using addition property. And then lastly, we have the subtraction property. Ganun naman ang gagawin natin, but this time around, we are going to subtract our denominator. So if we have 12 over x, you are going to subtract the denominator, so you have minus x is equal to 2 over 10, subtract the denominator, so you have minus 10. Let us do cross multiplication. So we have 10 multiplied by 12 minus x is equal to x multiplied by 2 minus 10 is negative 8. Simplify, we have here 10 times 12, 120 minus, then we have here 10x is equal to x times negative 8, that is negative 8x. So we have here negative 8x, APE, magiging plus 10x, and then we have 120. Negative 8x plus 10x, that is positive 2x, and then we have 120 here. Again, dividing both sides by 2. So x again is equal to 60. So there you have it. These are the 5 theorems of proportionality. Number 1, you do cross multiplication to find the unknown. Number 2, alternation property. Yung ating numerators will be expressed as 1 ratio as well as the denominator. In inverse property, you are just going to get the reciprocal of each ratio, and then they are also equivalent. In addition property, you are going to add the denominators, and subtraction property, you are going to subtract the denominators. That's it for today. I hope you get it. Thank you for watching.